at this point of time. It's a huge development, international development. Reportedly 6 killed, 20 injured in a Russian school shooting. The Ministry of Internal Affairs has reported that police found the body of the person suspected to be opening fire at the school in a place called Izhevsk, east of Moscow. Initial reports suggest that he committed suicide. Local media have published video and pictures from the scenes in and out of the school, and I'm being joined by executive editor Niranjan to take us through the details. Niranjan. Big news coming in. First videos of Russian school shooting. Viewers on your screen right now. Big development. Local media has also published videos and pictures from the scenes in and around school. Niranjan is joining me from our Mumbai newsroom. Niranjan, this is a big development coming in of a shooting, and 6 killed. That's a big number. 6 killed. What are we learning so far?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Just checking if my audio is coming through. 6 people have been killed. You're hearing that 6 students have been killed, over 20 injured in the shooting here. That's the first pictures that are coming in from Izhevsk. Izhevsk is east of Moscow. Izhevsk is east of Moscow, and the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs. The Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs has confirmed that they have found a body of who they believe suspect to be the gunman in this particular incident. From the details being shared on the in the Russian media and by Russian news agencies, they believe that the shooter committed suicide. The shooter may have killed himself, is what the Russian media reports are suggesting. But the video showing that the Russian forces reached there, and by the time they reached there, the shooter may have killed himself. The local media in Izhevsk, which is east of Moscow, has published videos and pictures from the scenes inside and outside the school. These are pictures also from RT, Russian state television RT, which shows children have barricaded themselves in a classroom, and there was a huge sense of panic also after the firing began, and children in some of these pictures and videos that are being put out were seen either barricading themselves in the classroom or sitting on top of roofs, for example. That's another video that came in. So very traumatic moments there in Russia. Now, we don't have the details of the 6 who have been shot dead. In fact, there are more pictures and videos coming in. More pictures and videos that are now coming in. Let me tell you that there is footage emerging also of the city, by the way, is west of the Ural Mountains. A man, the shooter in this particular case, it appears, entered the school and opened fire. And the videos show that crowds were also fleeing the moment the firing began. So those are more details coming in. The governor of the city, Izhevsk, and authorities were on the scene. As evident in these videos, it appears that they reached in time, but not before. The gunmen and opened fire on at least 6 students. At least 6 students, we are told, have been killed here. A number of victims, as of now, initial reports suggesting that 7. Russian news agency TASS has put the number at 7. There are new videos, in fact, I'll just play that out. New videos that show the moment firing began. And I'll just put these videos out from our newsrooms as well. And these videos show the sense of panic that prevailed in this particular city the moment the firing began. So we'll try and continue to get you these pictures. It appears that the firing may have ended, going purely by the reports from Russian media. These are reports that have come in, and it appears that the killer, the shooter in this particular case, may have killed himself. So that's the update that we have. There are new videos also coming in. We'll just put out the new videos in any minute now. And in these new videos, what you can see is children running from the classrooms, and viewer videos also from Russian media that we have access that shows the crime scene, and forces literally surround the school to see if there's any other danger that they may have to tackle. So those are some of the images. Meanwhile, let's also tell you that in other videos that have been accessed, you can see that those who are injured by the bullets in the firing, in the indiscriminate firing, they were also taken out of the school, and ambulances were seen at the site, and it appears from initial reports that at least 6 children have been killed. There is a new video that shows. I repeat, a new video that shows 6 children being taken away in stretchers and into ambulances. So this is from Izhevsk once again. Izhevsk in east of Moscow, and it appears from initial reports that the shooter, I repeat, may have killed himself. So very initial reports, trying to get more details as we speak, because again, this is an evolving situation, and we should be able to get more details in a short while from now. But what we hear from the Russian media is that it was an unknown gunman. He hasn't been identified yet, or at least the identity of this particular gunman has not been released yet. The Russian Interior Ministry has gone on record to confirm that at least 6 to 7, I repeat, 6 to 7 casualties. The latest media report, Russian news agency TASS, confirming that there are 7 casualties, 7 children dead in the firing. 7 children dead in the firing as per the latest news reports. That's another confirmation that we have right now. 7 lives lost. This is not the first time. In fact, we had recently, earlier this year, I clearly remember there was another incident of firing that took place, and it appears now that the casualty numbers may rise because 7, that number was at 6. Now, a Russian news agency is saying that it's gone up to 7, and it could go up further. So that's the breaking news update. The moment we have some more updates, so we should be able to share that with you. But just to go through the facts at hand, being that the Ministry of Internal Affairs in Russia has reported that the police has found the body of a person suspected of opening the fire at a school east of Moscow. Reports suggesting that the killer, the gunman, killed himself after opening indiscriminate fire. The local media has also released videos that shows the aftermath of the firing, pictures from both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. In one such picture from inside the classroom, you can see that perhaps what seems like bodies of little children in classrooms are lying on the floor after the shooting. Children in many of these classrooms also barricaded themselves after the firing began. So these are some details that we picked up. So it's an evolving story. The moment we have more details, we will come back to you. Back to you for now.
All right, Niranjan is getting us all the details right now. First videos of the Russian school shooting on your screen. Viewers, what we are learning so far is the shooter is now dead. He has been killed. Russian media are reporting that, and 7 have been killed and 20 have been injured. A gunman had opened fire at a school in central Russia area, killing at least 7 people and injuring 20. That's what we are learning from Russian media and officials. Ambulance and security services have arrived at the scene in the city of Izhevsk. You can see the visuals that are on your screen of security forces on the spot. The gunman has been killed so far, but the motive of shooting is still not clear. This is like Niranjan said, our executive editor, it's an evolving story. We'll be getting you all the updates on the story as we get them. But what we can also tell you is a shooting took place at a school where almost, according to reports, 1,000 pupils studied and 80 teachers were present as well. So big news coming in, viewers. 7 killed in Russian school shooting. It's a mass shooting, another case of mass shooting. This time it is coming in from Russia, and we can tell you that this is a big incident. In fact, the shooter has been killed now. Big news coming in, viewers, at this point of time. And in fact, mass shootings are taking place in Russia with increased frequency. This is also, we can tell you, there have been past incidents of shooting in Russia that have been reported. On 20th September, 2021. A student shot 6 people dead in the city of Perm in Russia in a second attack that year. So this is an incident that is being reported from Russia.